Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Carla, and I wanted to talk about something that a lot of students are having to face as schools start to reopen shortly, and that is how to efficiently learn via online classes. I know a lot of universities have made the decision to teach via remote online learning, and for those of you who are not used to it, it can be difficult. But I'm here to hopefully alleviate some of that discomfort and ease the online learning process for you. Now, in the past, earning a college degree meant physically attending in-person classes. But now, thanks to technology, it's easier than ever to find a degree program that offers variations of how you can learn. However, because of the current pandemic going on, many students don't have that option on whether they can learn in person or via online. And online classes can present some unique challenges. But if you develop the right skills for effective learning, you'll find that the courses you are taking online can be just as effective as learning in class. So here are 8 tips that will help when it comes to taking online classes. Now, the first is simple, and that's treating an online course like a real course. When it comes to online classes, you need to have the discipline to sit down and say, okay, I have to listen to the lecture from 1 to 2 p.m., no excuses. And you need to have that dedication to actually follow through. It's so easy to say you'll do one thing, but it's another to actually follow through with it. How many of you tell yourself you're going to go to the gym, but then when it's actually time to go, you find an excuse not to? I'm not going to lie, I'm guilty of this myself. But I've learned to condition my mind to actually follow through by telling myself there's a consequence if I don't go. And that's the same mindset you should apply to when it comes time to your online class. If you don't show up, there's going to be a consequence. And one of the best ways to ensure that you are actually showing up to your online class is to remember that you are still paying to take this course, just as you would for a traditional in-person class. Now, the next tip is to hold yourself accountable. At the beginning of each semester, set goals and check in with those goals on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. If you don't give yourself a goal to achieve, what are you striving for? And yeah, you could say that you are striving for a diploma, but why not push yourself and strive for more? Why not strive to complete tasks or projects ahead of time so that you don't have to rush and stress last second? Why not strive to get one letter grade higher on your next exam? The more you push yourself, the better you become. And this goes to say that with an online class, you won't necessarily have a professor actively reminding you that you have an assignment due or that your next exam is coming up. If you're having trouble holding yourself responsible, pair up with a classmate or one of your siblings to hold you accountable. By being organized, proactive, and self-aware, you can get the most out of your online class, even when life outside of school becomes chaotic. And tying in with this is tip number 3, which is practicing time management. The flexibility to create your own schedule is often one of the biggest struggles when it comes to taking online classes. Because up until this point in your life, you've always had someone telling you, whether that be a family member or a teacher, telling you when things are due, when you have a tennis lesson, when you need to come down for dinner. So now it's a good time to practice your time management skills because when you get into the real world, no one is going to tell you or remind you to do something. You're on your own. So take a look at your syllabus at the start of the semester and take note of any major assignments that might require more time. Mark all your assignments on a calendar that you check regularly, and this can be a physical calendar or one on your phone. And create a weekly schedule that you follow and stick to so that you can designate certain hours each week to different tasks. Commit yourself to making online schooling part of your weekly routine. Now, this one is probably the most important, and that is setting up a dedicated learning environment solely to focus on studying. Here's the thing, a lot of us like to work in comfort areas like our beds or on the couch in front of the TV. But when you do that, you're not allowing your mind to truly focus and be in the zone. You'll become easily distracted. If you're on the couch trying to work, you're going to be tempted to turn on the TV and start watching. Or if you're studying in bed, you'll find yourself wanting to take a nap. So setting up a regular workspace or office solely to study will train your mind to focus when you get into that office or part of your house. And this ties in with my next tip, and that is eliminating distractions. When you have your own private workspace to study, you can eliminate distractions. From Netflix to social media, you'll be faced with many distractions if you put yourself in an environment where you have so many temptations. Now, regardless of where you choose to work or study, consider turning off your phone or putting it on silent face down to avoid losing focus every time a text message or notification pops up. Now, once you've established where you'll learn, think about when and how you accomplish your best work. If you're a morning person, make time to study first thing. Or if you're more of a night owl, set aside an hour or two after dinner to cozy up to your computer. Not everyone learns the same way, so think about what types of information help you best grasp new concepts. If you're more of a visual learner, print out transcripts of the video lectures to review. Or if you learn best by listening, make sure to build time into your schedule to play and replay all the audio from your lecture or course. And regardless of if you are a visual or audio person, you'll want to participate in the course's online forum to help you better understand the course materials and engage with your classmates. Read what other students and your professor are saying, and if you have any questions, ask for clarification. Make sure you are checking in as often as you can. The flexibility of online learning means that if you have 30 minutes before lunch plans, you could squeeze in a discussion response around your schedule. So set a goal to check in on the class discussion threads every day, if not multiple times a day. And if you do feel like you are falling behind, speak up. Don't wait until an assignment is almost due to ask questions or report issues. Email your professor and be proactive in asking for help. And last but not least is leveraging your network. Online classes may sometimes make you feel like you are learning on your own, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Build relationships with other students by introducing yourself and engaging in online discussion boards. Your peers can be a valuable resource when preparing for exams or asking for feedback on assignments. And I know this is not how a lot of you envision getting your education. These are trying times, but instead of being upset about it or having a negative outlook, make the best of it. Think of it as a roadblock towards your goal. Challenge yourself to overcome this because if you can, which I have faith that you can and will, you'll become a more well-rounded and stronger person. And with that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next.